everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lizzie. Welcome, and I'm so happy to have you. And today I am bringing you guys a brand new episode of the Growing Together series. So I have quite a couple things to say in this intro. First of all, it is Wednesday. I had to think about that for a second. It's Wednesday, and y'all, I have reached 900 subs, and my mind is blown. I think it was, oh my gosh, I don't even remember. It was like 2 days ago, I was thanking everybody, maybe 3 days ago, I was thanking everybody for 500 subs. And then 24 hours after that, I was thanking everybody for 600 subs. And then 24 hours after that, I realized I was at 700 subs. And now I'm suddenly at 900. And that's insane. I thank you guys seriously so much. The support that I've gotten on this series has literally just been mind-boggling. The comments so sweet. Literally, you guys make my day. I literally just do this for fun. This is kind of how I prefer to play the game anyways, to just narrate it. And so I figured why not share it with you guys, and you're all loving it, and that just makes me so happy. So I love you all. Thank you for the support. It really means the world. I just do this for fun, but it definitely just makes me so happy when like you guys comment that you love it just as much as I love making it for you. On another note, you guys just saw my little cinematic masterpiece. Just kidding. It was not. That was really rough to make. And also, it still looks really, really rough. And for that, I'm really sorry. I tried my best. I had spent a couple hours on that actually for that like 5 minute clip. It was fun, and I think I might add a couple of small ones in at the beginning of each episode of just like little throwbacks from Lacey's past, because I think it'll help you guys better understand her story and eventually why she left and hasn't been back to San Sequoia in so long. So I definitely think that it'll be beneficial for you guys, as well as just like a fun way to share that part of her story instead of me talking it all out for you guys. You guys can actually watch bits and pieces of it. So obviously that was Bentley and Lacey, and their teenage selves, they have my heart, you guys. Young love. They're each other's first love. Obviously, they met each other a couple weeks, and then things got kind of really serious between them. Again, I feel like that kind of perfectly, like, encaptures young love in that sense. You start dating that first person, and, like, you're just obsessed. They, like, become your whole world. So anyways, that was really fun to kind of make and try to capture. The other thing is, sorry, this is gonna be a really long intro. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure the first episode I told you guys that I thought this was gonna be like a mini series, a short series, but I'm on episode 3 and Heidi is still an infant because I put the aging on long because I wanted to really experience every single part of this pack. I'm not thinking it's gonna be such a short Let's Play anymore. I'm loving this family. I'm loving the characters. It's got my creativity going. This is the only thing I've recorded so far since the packs come out. I promise Not So Berry and Star Sign will be back. I'm just enjoying this right now. So yeah, this will probably be a little bit longer than I had planned. And finally getting into gameplay, Miss Heidi, literally 5 seconds before I started recording, I had this whole plan. I was gonna switch up the scenery a little, but Miss Heidi just learned to roll over onto her tummy. So literally here she is on her tummy crying, but she learned to do it, you guys. She's on her tummy, and she is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. So the milestone says roll over to tummy milestone unlocked. Heidi has gained the ability to roll over onto her tummy. Now she will be able to start tummy time on her own to progress her gross motor milestones even further. So she literally did this in bed. We weren't even doing tummy time. So I'm not really sure how she got the milestone, if it works that way or if it doesn't. But then I think the next one is learn to creep. So after learning to roll over in both directions, continued practice will help Heidi build muscle and increase coordination to allow her to start creeping. So she's going to be able to start moving around all on her own. So that is so exciting. Obviously, we still need to learn to put toe in mouth as well as learn to babble. But you guys, this girl, she is moving on up in the world. And I'm genuinely going to be so upset when she's no longer an infant because she's the cutest thing I have ever seen. So we're going to go ahead and come on over here and change Heidi into some of her morning clothes. We're going to play a little bit of peekaboo with her to help her feel a little bit better. And then, oh, she is loving that. She says, that is the best thing ever. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and change her outfit. Oh, there we go. There's our cute little girl. Okay. And then let's go ahead and come place her down here while we get ready for the day. So I think what we're going to do is we'll come take a shower and we'll grab some breakfast, and then I would love for her to go ahead and go for a little walk around the lake with Heidi. We can just stick her in our little, we don't have any food. That's fantastic. That's okay. We can make some and pray we don't burn the house down. We'll make some eggs and toast. I say this and we're going to start a fire. I can feel it. But anyways, we're going to try our very best. And I think while we're doing this, I'm going to have Grandpa come over and spend some quality time with Heidi. And I'll pick back up after Lacey's all ready for the day and we're going for a walk. Okay, Grandpa's about to head off to work. Heidi's very upset right now from, I think, just being tired. She's tired again. So we're going to go ahead and put her in our back carrier and go for a little walk, which will be perfect because they can fall asleep in the back carrier. So yeah, that'll be good. And of course now Lacey's sad because Heidi's sad. Are you going to put her in there? Oh, there we go. Put Heidi in back carrier. So we're going to go for a little walk. There we go. She's so upset. I feel like she's upset all of the time. She's very fussy, but that's okay. We're going to go for a little walk. All right, guys, we are going for our little power walk. This is quite the walk that we have got going, but we're going for a little power walk. Heidi did in fact fall asleep, so that's fantastic. Watch out for White Claw from being near him, but where? I don't see him. He keeps saying that, but like she doesn't do anything. So are they just like saying that? Do we get an interaction with him? Oh, and she's got a water bottle. Look at our girl go. All right, you guys, we've hit another milestone. Babble milestone unlocked. Blah, blah, dag, dag, gaga. Is that Simlish? Not quite, but getting close. In a very basic form, Heidi is starting to communicate her feelings. Socializing with more Sims and even stuffed animals will surely help shape those syllables into full words. So, she now knows how to babble, which is fantastic. And I'm not sure if, yeah, it looks like that's pretty much the most that she can do, which makes sense because obviously as toddlers, they babble to their stuffed animals and such. So she is a little stinky. I wonder if we can look at toys and maybe do tummy time on our own a little and see if maybe that'll, no. Anyways, and see if maybe we can start to work towards that crawling, because that I am super excited for. And then I think in the meantime, Mama Lacey's gonna come sit and finish reading her book because we didn't actually ever end up finishing it, so she's just gonna sit here and read while little Miss Heidi sits here and plays. Alright, Ivan just got home from work and Lacey is currently trying to soothe little Heidi to sleep. But I think what we're actually going to go do is Lacey is going to try and get out of the house for a little bit. We obviously have a book to finish writing. Somebody had mentioned in the comments down below that they thought that Lacey should get a job. And I promise you guys, she's not just freeloading off of her dad. Kind of the situation is that Ivan is working, but he loves being a teacher, so that wasn't just like he's been teaching, so that wasn't something that like just happened because Heidi moved back in with them. And obviously, it is a plus because Heidi and Lacey are now living here. And Lacey doesn't have an actual career or like full time job. But kind of the deal she made with her dad was that she would work and like try and write books while she was living under his roof and like sell them to the local bookstore, because this way she can stay home during the day with little Heidi and Heidi doesn't have to go to daycare. And then, Ivan can obviously go off to work. So she's going to go let Ivan know that she's going to go head out for a little bit to go work on writing her book. Okay, we are out and we are in fact at the boba and thrift shop that Lacey first officially met Bentley at. So obviously Lacey and Bentley knew each other because of school. They went to the same school and like had classes together, but they never officially like really ran into each other or introduced themselves. So when she was here working on getting scholarships and applying to college, that's when she met him. And she has not been back here since she left. Obviously, since she hasn't been back to San Sequoia, but this place obviously holds a lot of memories for her between her and Bentley. So this is going to be a little hard for her, I think, but I definitely also think that she's sort of ready to face it now. And also this boba shop is so cute. I don't remember who made it. I'll try and like put a little screenshot of whoever made it up now if I can find it. But it's so cute, you guys. They've got like all of this stuff for like a band and dancing and just hanging out and lots of arts. And then they've got this little thrift shop on this side and then the boba shop on the other side. So super cute. I think we're gonna go ahead and take Lacey out back, and she's gonna go ahead and write over here on this picnic bench. So we'll place her laptop down and let's actually lock for, hold on, everyone but Lacey. And then we'll go ahead and write, and we'll resume writing the rock and the egg, and hopefully we can finish this up today. That way we can actually start bringing in some money. Okay, it is super late. We spent all night working on our book, but it is done, you guys. She has officially written her first book, so we can go ahead and I believe self-publish that when we get home. We just finished eating some dinner, and of course, we're talking to Eloise. Which is someone we haven't seen in quite a long time. We'll go ahead and discuss our latest book with her, maybe share some baby pictures with her. She worked here when we were teenagers, so she does know Eloise. Eloise was actually friends with her mom. They went to high school together, so they're like somewhat family friends. But yeah, I don't know why everybody keeps coming in here in swimsuits. People are coming in here in the craziest clothes. But anyways, I think with that we're going to go ahead and head home. We've been away for far too long, and I think Lacey's kind of getting some separation anxiety from little Miss Heidi, so we're going to go ahead and head back and check on her. It looks like she's a little low on attention and energy, so we'll go put her to bed. It might be that Ivan is struggling just a little bit to get the little bean down for a nap. We're putting little Heidi to bed. She's probably going to be pretty upset, not very happy. We're going to go ahead and tell her a bedtime story and then soothe her to sleep before heading off to bed ourselves. Ivan needs to go ahead and take a shower as well as use the restroom. It looks like he maybe took a nap while we were gone, but I am just going to have him go to bed anyways because, oh wait, he's actually off work tomorrow. So maybe we can go have like a fun little family day out. That could be kind of fun. So maybe we'll work on that, and then yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and send Miss Lacey to the restroom and then off to bed. Oh my gosh. Okay. I literally was just like zooming through the night looking at my phone waiting for Heidi to wake up because she always wakes up at like 4 a.m. But she actually slept through the night. They said it wasn't possible, but Heidi finally slept through the night. No fussing, crying, or interruptions. Just peace and quiet and maybe some snoring. And I'm sure that partially has to do with how late we put her to bed. But I am not complaining. She is finally waking up here at 7 a.m. She is starving, so we're going to go ahead and get up. We will pick her up, we'll sit down, and then we'll go ahead and feed her. And then we'll also go ahead and change her diaper after that. And of course, we're feeling sad again because little Miss Heidi is a bit upset. So we're gonna, Dad, please leave. There we go. Please leave while we feed little Miss Heidi, and then we'll go ahead and change her diaper after that. For some reason, half the time she uses the diaper changing table, and the other half she just like flips her in the air. So we'll see what she does today, but I love that they can feed them in this little rocking chair. I think that's so cute. And then I think after that, we'll go ahead and come take a shower. We need to shave, and then we'll also come and grab some breakfast. And then I think, oh, never mind. This requires the sit-up milestone. So I don't know when the sit-up milestone starts. If that's after we get the creeping, maybe she can start to sit up. I don't know. Guess that'll be next on our list of things to find out. Why are you sad? She's just changing your diaper. Oh, did we just pull a helicopter out of there? Girl, what are you doing with a helicopter in your pants? And then honestly, after that, we may have Grandpa go ahead and go give her a bath and just help out a little bit. And of course, the diaper's on the floor. So I'll go ahead and throw that away for you guys. But Grandpa's, didn't I say Grandpa? Yeah, Grandpa's gonna give you a bath. We'll shower later. We'll go eat, and then we'll shower in Dad's shower. And then Grandpa's gonna give you a bath. He's so happy. Infant laughter. Ivan Hart is melting from watching the most adorable little infant play. Oh, the cuteness of it all. So last time she got a bubble bath. This time she's just getting a normal bath. But I'm assuming it's pretty much the same animations, just without bubbles. If I had to guess. And then hopefully today we can get her creeping and then kind of see what comes next after that. Okay, so I was about to go self-publish our book, but this little thing popped up about the new personality traits. So, obviously in cast, we still only have 3 personality traits that we can give our Sims, but through gameplay, you can actually add 3 more. And this is the first time that this has popped up in my game yet. And so we can either say yes or no. So Lacey's been feeling successful lately and wants to keep it that way, even if that means being an overachiever. Embrace the change, yes or no? And I think yes, she is, for a lot of reasons. So we have now discovered a new personality that Lacey is an overachiever. And we're still going to go ahead and come publish our book. But I think, obviously, through the loss of her mom and her always kind of talked about Lacey becoming this author. And I think, through the loss of that, that was something that she kind of ended up losing. But then, with like going to college, obviously we saw in the flashback that Lacey kind of lost her love for writing and she didn't want to write anymore because it was something she shared with her mom. And obviously her and her dad love books too, but like becoming an author was her and her mom's dream. And then obviously college, she decided that that's not something she wanted to do, but she definitely, I think, kind of forced herself to try and find the best college she could, the one that would make her the most successful, to kind of prove herself to her dad, as well as a way to just like escape and get out of town. Oh, did you guys see that? Creep milestone unlocked. Using her little arms, Heidi successfully held her weight on all fours, a tricky step before she can learn to crawl. Now is a great time to practice crawling to take it a step further. So, I think that maybe... Oh, did we unlock another one? Or was that just from the past one? So, I think that may be it in terms of... Oh, no, never mind. Learning to crawl. So, we can go ahead... Are you sitting up? Sit up milestone unlocked. That was going to be the next thing I was going to work on. Heidi learned to sit up now. She can experience more things life has to offer. Practice standing to work those leg muscles. Use the high chair for the first time to explore baby foods or scoot around to explore. With a new view of the world, Heidi can now experience different levels of fun. Wiggle to music, play with the dollhouse, or nesting blocks to stay entertained. Oh my goodness. You guys, this girl, she is literally just... So can she scoot here? Let's see what that looks like. Can you scoot there? Or do you need your mom's help? Let's see. Let's watch what happens. I don't know what this looks like. I genuinely haven't watched enough gameplay. Well, that wasn't scooting. She said, Mom, can you come set me here, please? Oh! Oh my goodness. That was too cute. So now she can actually play with her little toys. Oh my gosh. This is too cute. Oh my goodness. That's all this series is going to be, is me just taking screenshots and obsessing over little Heidi. And it's so fun because I literally have not seen very much of this in the Let's Plays that I've been watching. Like, I've seen some of it, but not a lot of it. And so it's definitely fun to kind of see it and try and discover it on my own. Because normally, before I started YouTube, I would just watch and then obviously play on my own. But I feel like most of the time I never really, like, in-depth caught a good look at the packs. Like, I'd play for them for a little bit, but I'd easily get bored. So this is definitely a lot of fun. I'm loving this. Okay, it says, Wibble Wobble, these hanging toys on the playmat are a hoot for Heidi. She loves them. She's just going to play with them for a little bit. We're going to go ahead and talk to Dad, kind of tell him about our book. Let's go ahead and have a deep conversation with him and be like, I finished my book last night. I published it this morning. Like, I'm so excited. This is the best. And then I think we are going to go ahead and go out and go to a park, the three of us. So I am going to boost Heidi's energy. Let's just pretend like I didn't. We're going to go ahead and come give her a quick feeding. And then, where is that? Oh, feed. And then I think after that, oh, don't cry. She says, I've been awake for far too long. We're going to get rid of that too. And then when we get back, we might go ahead and try her in the high chair. But after we feed, oh, you don't want food? Oh, there we go. No, she doesn't want to eat. Heidi, you're literally hungry. Well, fine, I'll just boost that for you. We're going to go to the park. Okay, you guys, I found a recreation center. This one is by Plumbob Kingdom, so definitely go check them out. I love all of their builds. They have fantastic stuff, as I'm sure you guys can tell. This one is mainly outdoor stuff, so honestly, that kind of works out for me. That's fine. I have no issues with that. We may change it up in the future, and just if this ends up changing and you guys see a different one, that's why, maybe just to fit my needs a bit more. I edited a couple things just to add in a few more things for Heidi, as well as a couple other things from the pack. Like, I wanted some gaming tables out here so we could bring Heidi out here. So we're going to go ahead and all of us are going to come here together. Do not put her down. Please don't put her down. And I think we're going to play dolls with her. And then after that, we're going to play a game of cards with our dad. So I don't know what playing dolls looks like with infants, but I'm definitely curious. So let's go ahead. Why are you crying? Strange place and from being put down. Well, little Heidi, why don't you come play dolls with your mom? Come play dolls. Try to go night-night. Absolutely not. You come play dolls. Look. Oh my god. Not the scoot. Oh my gosh. That's just too cute. Look at her. She says, look, Mom, I've got a doll. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. It's seriously my heart, you guys. Look at them. Mommy and daughter playing dolls together. Oh boy. I'm obsessed. It's just never gonna end. It's never gonna stop. Like, look at them. Oh, hey! Lacey, don't know what that was about. But anyways, let's see. What are you doing? Are you just... Oh, she put her toe in her mouth! Toe in mouth milestone unlocked! Wow, Heidi managed to stick her toe in her mouth. What a cute display of flexibility. Okay, well, what's next in that one? Oh, is that it? So that's it for fine motor. That's it for her social. So then it's literally just gross motor that we have to finish up, which is crawling and standing. So I wonder if we can practice standing. We can. Let's practice standing here and just see what happens. And I think what I'm going to do is just remove her from the group for screenshots, as well as the fact that we can't go anywhere without her anyways. Oh. You're kidding. You're kidding. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Dip Heidi's toes in water? Yes, let's do that. Where can we do that at? Over here? Let's go do that. Let's go try that really quick. He's just watching. Oh no, he wants to do tummy time. Absolutely not. Do not interrupt this. Oh wait, take me back. Here we go. We're gonna dip her toes in the water. I didn't know that was a thing. Let's watch. I don't know where we're going. Oh, over here? You can dip their toes in the water over here? That is so cute. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh! Guys, I'm so sorry. I just... What? What? I have no words for this. They're so stinking cute. Look at her. She loves it. She's like, Mom's getting me wet. Okay. Perfect. They got another milestone together. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Heidi over here. We will set her down and then we'll go ahead and come. Let's see. We can play. Let's practice symbols. Or can we play it with Dad? Lacey needs other Sims to play. Well, what if we don't want them to be playing symbols? What if I want to play? Play symbols with. Ivan needs other Sims, but I have others. I have her. Maybe we can practice and then Lacey can come join the game. She's still sad from being in a strange place, but that's okay. Let's see. What can we do? Can she play in the sand? No. But she sure is scooting. We can play. with the toy. Put her down. She's okay. Lacey's like such a, she's such a worried mom. Oh, play simples with Ivan. Perfect. Okay, let's go play. Hurry, snag the table. Absolutely not. That was so rude. I don't want to play with this random lady. She is having fun with her little toy over here. Oh, yeah, let's roll all over that. That's perfect. That's just amazing. Okay, I guess we're all playing together. I don't know how any of this works. I'm just saying, Miss Prescott is making eyes at Ivan. I'm not saying this is the lady for him, but I think she thinks she's the lady for him. She's like, if I play these games strategically, then, you know. Look, there are eyes being made. I'm serious, though, when I tell you guys, we are going to get him a woman. I don't know who it's going to be, but we're going to find him a woman. Because I think he's ready to open himself back up to having another relationship. What's wrong, little one? She says, Mom, you left me here all by myself. Let's practice crawling while Grandpa plays his game of symbols. Whatever that is. Can we practice? Oh, we're just gonna do it right here. That's fine. Heidi does not want to. She says, Mom, no. Oh, she was spitting there for a second. Let's go ahead and practice. Crawl to Mom. Oh, she gave up. Oh, look at her go. Oh, come on, you can do it. She's trying so hard. She says, Mom, I'm trying. You guys keep making me do hard things. And then there's Lacey, who's like, yes, come on, my baby's the best. Oh my goodness. Too cute. She's like, no, please. Come on, you can do it. She's trying really hard. She really is. Is anyone there from crying and fussing? She's gonna try and go night-night. Look at her. She says, Mom, you wiped me out today. Let's see. She just got a sentiment with her, but it might... Oh, fascinated. She's fascinated with Lacey. All right. We'll go home. I think it's time. Little Heidi's had enough. Alright, you guys, this video has gotten extremely long, so I think with that I'm going to go ahead and cut off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Once again, I know this video was me completely just gushing over Heidi, but I promise you in the next one we're going to kind of start to move things along, especially now that Heidi has gotten most of her milestones unlocked. We're definitely going to see some interactions between Lacey and some of her friends, as well as Bentley. And then we're definitely going to try and find someone for our darling dad, Ivan, to potentially start spending some time with. So I'm super excited for all of that, and I hope you guys are too. If you enjoyed, do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one very, very soon. Bye, guys.